Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Race 5 Smokehouse and Grill, and today we are going to be smoking a meatloaf. Stick around. All right everybody, thanks for hanging around. Like I said, we are going to be smoking a meatloaf today. We're going to be using the Weber Smokey Mountain. What I'm going to start with is 2 pounds of ground beef and 1 pound of ground pork. That pork's going to add a nice little flavor to it, and also add a little bit of moisture with that extra fat that comes from that comes from the ground pork. So what we're going to add today is a very simple recipe. Some onion, we got some red pepper, some breadcrumbs as a binder, and then we beat a couple eggs with some milk. 2 eggs. Stupid bee, get out of here. 2 eggs. That's it, buddy. Two eggs, about a 1/4 cup of milk. This is going to help bind everything up, make sure that and it's super windy today. It's going to be a tough one today, guys. So we got 2 eggs, 1/4 cup of milk. We're going to have some breadcrumbs. Those eggs and milk are going to help bind everything together while keeping it moist inside. So I'm going to go ahead and start mixing this all together. You don't want to mix it too much. It can become tough and stringy, so you don't want to mix it too much. Eggs and milk. This is approximately 1/3 of a big can of breadcrumbs. So I think it said it was 24 ounces, so this is roughly 8 ounces. Gonna hit it. I'm just gonna put all the onion in there. We like onion a lot. Also, I'm gonna use my SPG blend, which is salt, pepper, garlic. We're gonna hit that with a good seasoning. You can't go wrong with salt, pepper, garlic. All right, gonna give this maybe half of this pepper here, and we'll see how it looks as we are mixing, if I want more or not. Now what you're looking for is once it's fully integrated and everything's mixed together, you're gonna stop mixing. But you don't want any dry parts. See, like you see here, there's still some breadcrumbs. All right, this looks like it's got a good mix here. I don't see anything dry, no breadcrumbs sitting around. So what I'm gonna do, all right. So the next part of this video is a tip that I stole from, I'm gonna borrow it from Malcolm Reed over at How to Barbecue Right. He takes this, splits it in half, puts it into 2 loaf pans, but he lines the pans with a plastic wrap. Then you put it in the fridge for a couple hours and it gets a good form. You do the plastic wrap so when you empty it out, it takes on the nice form, comes right out and doesn't stick inside the pan. So we're gonna go ahead and separate this. Try to separate it into 2 even loaves here. Okay, so that should be good. I'm gonna go ahead and set these pans up and we'll be right back. Okay, we got our pans lined with foil. Gosh, get out of here. Okay, we got our pans lined with saran wrap. I'm gonna go ahead and transfer these in here, try to get a nice little form. It is pretty windy out, so this is kind of a pain right now, but come on, let's get going, right? All right. Try to get in here, get a nice little form going. I'm gonna do the same for here. Okay, now these are gonna go in the refrigerator for an hour or two, you know, just to make sure it sets up. Like I said, get that nice form. When we come out, we're gonna pop these onto a tray, put them onto the Smoky Mountain. Okay, we are back, and I'm trying out a new mic gear here, so it's a real windy day out here, so I'm interested to see how this comes out. Anyhow, we have our Weber Smokey Mountain up to temperature. It's around 250 degrees. These have been in the fridge for almost 2 hours. We're gonna take these out, season them up, throw them on the grill. This is how we're gonna do it. See, we got the plastic wrap, comes right out. Boom, right out. Now we got a nice form here. That's how we're gonna rub it up there. Okay. These are nice and set up. I'm gonna hit it with some The Gospel from Meat Church, a great all-purpose rub. We're gonna hit this as much. These are gonna go until about 160, 165. We gotta make sure that pork's cooked all the way through. So we're gonna put these on, but in the meantime, in about an hour or so, we're gonna come out and hit them with a glaze. We're gonna put some sauce on here, glaze them up, make some nice barbecue meatloaf. All right, we'll be back when it's time to glaze. So we're at about 120, 125 internal. We're gonna go ahead and glaze these. These are looking awesome. So we are gonna be glazing with Killer Hogs vinegar sauce. All right, we're gonna close this up, let this glaze set up, and we'll probably come back and hit it another time or two with the glaze by the time it gets to 165. Okay, these have been glazed about 3 times, and they're looking great. Gonna go ahead, slice them, try them. Went about, for a total, about 3 hours on the grill. And that's the piece we're gonna try. Oh man, my mouth is watering. Oh yeah. Good smoky flavor. You really get those rubs. The sauce, everything just works well together. Well, give it a try. Give me a like, share, subscribe if you like what we're doing here. Check us out on Instagram and Facebook. Thanks. Take care.